You can't keep getting away with it! You can't keep getting away with it!
6.7's been rough, man. It's been a hard time. It's been real hard. We all doing okay? I'm just checking in. How we doing? Pretty much same old, right? Like, what's up, guys? MrGimms back again for another DEADBY. Don't know what the jazz hands is doing. You guys know the score. You know what we do here. We do a forum review of the Dead by Daylight official forums. Have a bit of fun with it. Read what the people are talking about. Why did I abbreviate that? People. Like, I'm in a weird mood already. But anyway, guys, you know the drill. Like, share, and subscribe. Share it to your nan. Do what you need to do. And we're streaming right now as well. So if you want to come and check us out on Twitch, link is in the description below. Let's get into it.
Leave your entries in the forums below, and I'll read your opinions in the next episode of DEADBY.
All right, and how do you guys like the gen rushing meta? I didn't read that verbatim at all. I warned you before. I warned you. Behavior, you silly Billy. Oh my God, I warned you before, but you won't listen. Okay, the nerfs to Dead Hard, medkits, and healing in general are incentivizing survivors to use toolbox and brand new parts and gen perks. I don't know. There's a bit of that, but it's always been there. Let me keep reading. And now look what happens. Well, that's right, because as I said previously, I told you this would happen. They don't care about healing whatsoever. They just use brute force generators and be gone in a yiffy. Be gone in a yiffy. Think he means jiffy. All the gen regression perks that killers had in their arsenal are nerfed. All to hell, and now there is nothing anyone can do to stop it. Dude, we're not facing like an advanced alien race, okay? It's a fucking patch. Get a grip. The devs have full control over this game and over your gameplay. Well, yeah, because they're devs. All right. It's fine. It'll just lead to more tunneling and camping. Shrug. I'm doing it with it today. You know what I mean? Yes, Gen Rush was definitely not a thing before at all. Never mentioned or complained about. Once. Never once. Exactly, mooks. Vote up. I think the Dead Hard nerf was uncalled for. Is this Duffy? That is a hot take, dude. It's already nerfed from the iframes that it went. You're not talking about when it went from, I'm not even reading it from this point forward, but you better not be talking about the 1 second to 0.5. Because if that's what you think was a nerf, I can't even be arsed with you at all, because that was, it needed to happen. That was just stupid. Let me, okay. Nerf from the iframes and it went from 1 second to 0.5. Jesus Christ. Do you just want an infinite Dead Hard? Like just forever? Like, is that what you'd like?
Get a grip!
0.5 seconds of endurance, but now it just activates, it only activates 2 times every match. Yeah. I played 2 days ago and saw nobody bring Dead Hard anymore, and ridiculous how many killers play Scummy and BM on Hook for no reason. Hate to say it, but I saw a lot of that myself. You give any role an inch and they'll take a mile. It's not just killers, but... And everything is going down so quickly and the game is blah, 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 blah. Me. I had a terrible childhood. Sorry, I'm just filling in what it should be. I'm sorry. Dead Hard made the game for us survivors more fun or easier, whichever way you want to see it. It depends. And it's honestly quite sad that it got nerfed because some of the killers can't wait for it. Can't wait it out for any second longer. You're totally disacknowledging the problems that it had, that killers had with it, being in a vault or a window, or a pallet. You could just do it and get away with it every single time, basically. It's really hard to read. I myself use Dead Hard, and I still use Dead Hard to this day. I do think it's been nerfed substantially, but it needed something. Was this the right way about it? I don't think so, but This is what we've got. Dead Hard Nerf was hard called for. Yeah, I'm going to vote up already. Everyone is going down so quickly. Oh, how ironic. Yeah, it's definitely a positive change. I just don't like the way they've done the Dead Hard change, but you can't win them all. It was very called for. The fact survivors die in a chase so fast now proves that fact enough. They were used to the third health state to confirm a pallet or a loop. The first chase of each survivor dead hard becomes a non-factor, which makes chases feel immensely better. I will admit the not having to worry early game as a killer is definitely massively impactful. It's pretty good. But anyway, guys, what do you think about the new Dead Hard? Because this is all we're going to be hearing for the next 6 to 8 months. I think I'm being lenient. Stop DCing. Yeah. Every game, pretty much. Oh my god, it's a Spirit, it's a Blight, it's a Wesker, etc. Stop DCing in the first minute. Survivors is getting pathetic. I'm playing Survivor and can't play a single match because of you quitters. Go play Animal Crossing or something. That's cool. I don't know why, it's getting an upvote. Amen to that. It's a pandemic. Number 1, behavior releases changes that are generally an improvement to the game. Number 2, survivors throw a tantrum and DC over nothing. 3, adaptation. 4, repeat. Yeah, it's killers as well, I guess, but they don't DC because, you know what I mean, they're only a single role. So what they often do is just play massively toxic every single game, you know what I mean? I mean, they could just play Nerfs and just win every game. I don't know, man. Is body blocking a fair technique? I've had my issues with body blocking for the longest time. For me personally, I find it ridiculous when a like a 50-pound Naya blocks somebody like the Oni. Like, to me, that's just, I mean, I know it's a video game, but it's so unrealistic. It's just the Oni would just pick her up and go, no. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems really silly, but let's see what he means. Killer hooked me and then body blocked the only entrance to the room. It would have to be RCPD maybe. He would not hit the other survivors or chase them, just stood there. Seems maybe there should be no hooks without at least 2 modes of access. There are some real crummy folks who will take advantage of anything to grief players. I think there's like 2 or 3 spots that can possibly do that as a killer, right? In RCPD. I can't think of a single hook that only has 1 entrance to it. Where is this supposed hook at? I think RCPD. There's one in RPD near the main exit gate. Trying to think where that is. I was thinking it was upstairs in the treasure room. The killer can stand there, and if the survivors decide to go for the last second save, they can't because of the time they realize they have to go around, the teammate is dead. This isn't that situation where there's only 1 entrance, but the killer can body block certain doors to make survivors go around. Yeah, the courtyard with the door. I know what he's talking about. Yeah. Make them go around the massive bit. Yeah, fair. I didn't think about that one. It's an unpopular opinion, but I don't think there should be any body blocking in DBD. It's not fun when survivors do it to the killer at the end of the game to deny pressure. It's not fun when the trapper blocks you and puts a trap at your feet, or Leatherface revs a chainsaw while you can't move. Remove body blocking and everyone will have more clear fun. I don't know if removing it completely is the solution though. I think there's some quite interesting play with it. I don't know. I'm always on the fence, aren't I? Fucking hell. I feel like I'm the only one getting moried and no one else. Yep. You're a Nia. It's what we do. Here's my rant. Ooh, spicy. Is it me or the hitbox are broken again? I've had a few problems. I get close enough to hit the survivors and the hitboxes come up extremely short, causing me to miss the hit. Yeah, when you think you were going to hit, like when you thought you were going to get the hit, we got there. I was playing demo and I kept short hitting. It was annoying. Not to mention the insane speed of which the gens are getting done, thanks to the nerfs to gen defense. Other than that, a pretty good update so far. Pretty good job so far there. Mate, I also noticed that with Demogorgon. Holy shit. Like how... I don't know why that's funny. Like, totally noticed it. How I wasn't in range of that. And it was just I was just in top of Survivor. Quite a lot of times, maybe something is broken, possibly. 6.7 update is a disaster. I was hyped for the new update and all of a sudden I fooled myself. Oh. It's been 8 games and I've tried adding different perks and add-ons. I used Onryo. Ooh. Hag and Ghostface, and all I got was between quad in 1K. Why? I'll tell you why. Survivors buffed perks I've been seeing a lot lately, which are Will Make It, Resilience, Prove... When were these perks buffed? What is this guy on about? Will Make It, Resilience, Prove Thyself, Windows, Balance, Sprint, Off the Record. I mean, that got buffed like months ago. Unbreakable, Lithe, Breakdown, Hyper... Nothing else has been touched. Reassurance, I think, was slightly touched. Every game I get gen rushes, lots of swifts, survivors looking and chasing Ghostface while stalking. Well, that's because you suck. Like, I don't know. Maybe you're just bad at the killer. Have you ever thought about that? You got to look inward, guys. 100%. Body blocks a lot. Hags, traps, interrupt. Yeah, I mean, they're going to do that, aren't they? This guy's a moron. I'm sorry to be rude, but yeah. Don't get me wrong. I like playing both sides, but if I'm seeing survivors winning most of the time due to that, then it's clear that killers are not the same as balance with survivors. Or you're having problems as a killer. Like, that is such a silly way to look at things. It's like, oh, well, because I'm losing all the time, therefore my conclusion is killers are weak. Like, that's stupid. I don't find this game fun and enjoyable at all. I'm losing constantly. I wouldn't either, no. Literally none of those perks were buffed. We got like a 2-in-1. Not only is it a great comment, but we got our literally of the dead by. Good on you, steak debate. Does Billy really take skill? I just see the best Billy players just spinning their camera 1,000 times around a loop and landing the hit. Like, anyone can do that, and people say it's high skill killer. Does Billy really take skill? Well, let me ask you a question. Does it take skill to do a 180 backflip in a car while driving your nan to the next bingo night? Well, the answer is no. Let me tell you something about Billy, okay? I can play the Billy blindfolded, brother, and I can still spin the hell out of that shit, and I win every single time. So let me tell you something. Playing Billy by itself is no skill. Playing Billy upside down, suspended with a blindfold while drinking beers, even though I do not drink, this is just coffee, I promise, that's skillful, brother. So quit your whinging, quit your whining, go pick up your nan from the bingo hall, and I'll see you at 7 o'clock sharp.